Platinum has scrubbing and rinsing built right in. Just scrape, load, and you're done.
Crest 3D White Professional. Clinically proven whitening ingredients. 100% more stain removal. Crest.
it all behind the wheel of a capable new Kia SUV. Whatever your next adventure, the award-winning Kia lineup of SUVs can take you there. Whether it's the top-of-the-line Telluride, the ultra-versatile Sorento, the fun and functional Sportage, or the compact and rugged Seltos, make one yours during the season of giving back. Click now to view our inventory.
80% of cancer patients suffer from skin side effects. What if your Care and Touch could make a difference?
Suitable for patients undergoing cancer treatments.
The healing power of touch. La Roche-Posay. Hey, now that you've started saving, where are you going to put your money?
Oh, I'm just gonna put it in my piggy bank.
Have you considered making some financial investments?
What's that?
A financial investment is someplace you put your money where it can grow over time, so you can receive regular income from it, or sell it for a good profit someday. People invest so that they have money for retirement, to grow their wealth in general, or to protect their money from losing value through inflation, which is what will happen if you just keep it in your piggy bank. Unlike a simple savings account, there are some risks involved. You might lose some, or all of your money. But without the possibility of risk, there can be no profit. The higher the potential profit, the greater the risk.
Oh, that's okay. I don't want to lose my money.
It can be scary to think about taking risks, but investing some of your money could lead to some great things.
Like what?
Like, did you know that back in 1903, a man named...
The hell was that notification? Oh, it's fucking Discord. Oh, you can't be serious. I put that ashtray. Huh. That is stuff that I did not know, but I don't know if I believe them. Targaryen, you came. What's up? Unlike certain other someone that said they would come. Hose, I'm looking at you whenever you do get here. How's it going? I'm just streaming and waiting to see what everyone wants to talk about. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. I hope you've had a good time, and I hope maybe if you've got family around that you've had a good time with them. And also that in the new year you will have much love and peace in your life. I'm gonna stop texting in the Discord now, as I'm sure, hey Chrome, I knew other people would start coming by. Oh, I've been very, very blessed this holiday. I got to see my family. My grandma is still with us. She just went through a major surgery. She's already beaten cancer 3 times in her life now. This was the 3rd one. So we're very lucky to have her with us. And I'm so lucky I grew up in such a loving family. A lot of people hate their family, but I'm so lucky. I love my family, and my family loves me. That's really one of the only reasons why I think I was able to make it out of my addiction. That's really what stopped me. I remember the first time my dad said I couldn't stay there, even though I was going through withdrawal, because I was trying to... Oh, it looks like Phantom is coming. Oh, thank you, Targaryen. Yeah, she said that... I don't want to say anything, bring anybody down. It's hard for her, though. She had to have her lung removed this time. Yeah, people were talking about premonitions and stuff in the chat. I used to have premonitions all the time, and I'd be watching physics shows, and I'd be like, well, if that's happening... Oh, thank you, Targaryen. Oh, that's what I was talking about, Targaryen. I'll finish that in just a sec. I used to come up with physics theories all the time. I'd watch the new physics shows and the new theories that are coming out, and I'm like, well, if that's the case, then this is the case. And I'd tell all my friends, and they'd be like, you don't understand what you're talking about. You don't know what physics. You don't understand physics. They just didn't believe me. And then a year or 2 later, the new papers that were coming out were confirming what I was saying. I was like, I fucking told you. So everybody listens to me now. Took years, but people finally started realizing I knew what I was fucking talking about. So yeah, what happened with my addiction was okay, there we go. That's why it was looking funky. I used to go through withdrawal a lot because this was before fentanyl hit the streets like it has been. And I was doing it back then because it doesn't matter. I was doing a lot of opiates, really heavy opiates back then. I remember doing 30 milligrams of fentanyl in one day. And I remember when I was like 16 years old, it was the first time I ever shot up 3/10 of a gram of Oxycontin. That's 300 milligrams of Oxycontin in one day. So I was really badly addicted. So when I went through withdrawals, I would get very, very sick. And one time I was trying to quit I was trying to cold turkey, and I was at my dad's, and I was just shaking and looking like a fucking miserable wreck, getting sick all over myself. And he's like, I can't watch this anymore. I can't watch you go through this anymore. It's literally killing me. And he gave me $100 bill and made me leave. And I had already kind of been shut out of a lot of my other family. And I was like, holy shit, I'm so bad that even when I'm clean and trying to be sober, my family can't be around me. Or even my own dad doesn't want me around, even though I'm trying to get better. So what I did is I used that money, I'm not gonna lie, I bought a little bit of heroin, but I mostly bought methadone and enrolled in the methadone clinic that day. And I got into the methadone clinic, and that is how I got clean. Now, I haven't taken illicit opiates in over 5 years. So, and I've been in the clinic for about 7 or 8 years, and I relapsed a few times for a few years. Maybe they're not coming. But yeah, so that's how I actually got clean. And then after that, when I first got clean, I stopped everything. I even stopped smoking weed. Yeah, the program saved my life, Targaryen. I had like so many things on. I remember like 2 weeks after because I had stopped taking my Valium that I was prescribed as well. And I remember I hadn't taken it in 2 weeks, and it was still in my system when I got a UA, and I asked my doctor why, and he pulled up my first UA, and he's like, look at this. And I failed for Oxycontin, I failed for fentanyl, I think I failed for cocaine, I failed for regular opiates, which are morphine or heroin. And it was heroin, which heroin is just acetylmorphine. It's a lot to explain. But anyways, so opiates only test for codeine and morphine and heroin, but there's other things, other tests to test for things that are made from thebaine, like Suboxone which is also a different class, kind of, because of the way it works with addicts. But it's very powerful if you're not, like methadone, but if you're an addict, it doesn't work on you the same because of the way it fits in the receptors. Now, he said I had so many things in my system, and I had done so much damage to my liver and my kidneys that they were struggling probably to filter all the poisons out of my body, and that's why it was in there for so damn long. So I got clean off of everything. And then one day it was actually after a girl I was with for a year or two, she left and ghosted me. She moved away, and then she just fucking completely ghosted me. And like, I thought we were so close, told each other all the time we loved each other, cuddled, holding hands all the time, shit, fucking kissing. I thought she actually cared about me, but when she moved away, she completely ghosted me, which was weird because I had helped her stay in the clinic when she was getting in a lot of trouble, and it turns out that she was never clean, and it was a whole big situation. And so I was really depressed, and I started drinking. And oh, it's okay, Targaryen. It's usually my fault. I usually would wrap myself up in codependent relationships. I guess I figured if I had to work on somebody else's problems, I didn't have to work on mine, because they could do it for me. But that's not how it works. You gotta work on yourself before you're able to help anyone else, and if someone needs that much help, then they might not be stable enough for an actual relationship. So I had to learn that the hard way. But so I started drinking when she left, and the clinic didn't used to care about that. But a few months after I started drinking, everything changed, and they started testing for alcohol in my system. And the nurse actually told me, oh yeah, I hope the audio is alright, you guys. I'm looking at my mixer, and it seems like I'm about as loud as the music. Maybe I should turn the music down a little bit. You remember what store? Oh, yeah. So I don't know if I've told the alcohol story though. So I started drinking, and I started drinking like every day for 3 months, and I learned that I had to buy the small bottles. There, I'll put it back up. Because if I bought the big bottles, even though it was cheaper, I would drink the whole thing. It didn't matter what it was. So I would buy a small bottle every night, after work, and just finish it off and go to bed. And the clinic tested me, and they gave me, it came up positive for alcohol, and they gave me a breathalyzer. And I failed the fucking breathalyzer even though I hadn't drank in like 8 hours. It was only .01, but still. And she asked me, what'd you drink last night? And I said, oh, a bottle of whiskey. And she looked at me, and I was like, she's like, a whole bottle? And I was like, yeah, it was one of the smaller ones, the 8-ounce ones. And, or whatever, it's 8 shots. Like this little small bottles. And she said, thank you for being honest, you're the first person that told me, because everybody else has said I just drank 1 beer last night, is what she told me. And I heard a lot of people saying that, but I wasn't gonna lie. And besides, you can't drink 1 beer at night and then fail a breathalyzer the next morning. It's not fucking how it works. Not unless you are dying of liver failure. Oh shit. Oh no. Shit. Oh Jesus, that scared the shit out of me. It's okay, puppy. It's okay, sweet girl. My cousin texted me something about his brother, and it kind of freaked me out for a second. I get tests all the time at UA's drug tests at the clinic all the time. I don't care. I don't have anything to hide. Oh well, thanks. I mean, I'm really into the recovery scene, so I can't lie. Yeah, I'm okay. My cousin, all my watch told me was, oh shit, I've got to go over to Nani's because of Frankie, ... And my cousin just texted me, and I freaked out because my other cousin, Frankie, has had problems in the past, and I was scared something happened. And when I read the rest of the text, it was just Frankie accidentally brought some of my mom's mail with his over there. So he's just going to get mail. So they started testing for alcohol, and I told her that. And it still took me a while to stop drinking at first. I slowed down and tried to beat the system, and did for a little bit. But it was fucking me up, and it ended up making me really sick, and it fucked my liver up. I You know, I almost got alcohol-induced hepatitis. I almost got cirrhosis. So the clinic testing for alcohol really actually is a good thing because that kept me from getting back into it really, and now I don't do it because of recovery, you know, and it's probably been like a year since I've drank, somewhere around there. And the only drug that I ever went back to and wanted to stay on was weed after I got off. I didn't smoke weed for 2 years. Yeah, I can't drink. If I drink, I won't stop, so, and, you know, one bender could end up lasting years. You just don't ever know when you're an addict how it'll happen. So I can't take that chance. My counselor says that the problem is not stopping drugs. Everyone can stop doing drugs. Hey hoes, thanks, you made it. Everyone can stop doing drugs, but not everyone can stop starting them all over again. You know, you pass out for 8 hours, you stop doing drugs. You know, you might stop for a little while and then just do it on the weekends or whatever, and then it'll end up spiraling back into doing it every day. There's just no way. So the problem is, and you know, you might start saying, oh, I've been clean for a long time, I can do it now. You know, it's been a year. I think now I could just party here and there when I'm at a party on the weekends or something, and that's the hardest thing, is when you think it's not a problem, is to still say no. And that's why the problem is not starting all over again. You know, my counselor is also a recovering addict. For Christmas, Crumb? Puppy's being a sweet girl. Oh, you can't see her. Weed chat. Yeah, and weed doesn't, like, I also would still do hallucinogens. Like, I've smoked DMT quite a few times lately. Oh yeah, my counselor and I are so close, Targaryen. And that's why I go to groups every week. Up to 3 a week, sometimes even more. Oh, I saw that cat. You had your other cat sitting next to the clock. That was a Kit Kat clock. That wasn't a Kit Kat clock. Oh, I guess it is. Shit. The original Kit Kat clock. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought it was Felix the cat when I saw it. Nice. I've been wanting to grow for a long time now. I've got some seeds. Now that it's legal, I don't know why I don't. Well, I know why I don't grow, because it's expensive to grow weed, and I don't have the lights and shit to do it. I'm waiting for mushrooms to get legalized again so I can start growing them. I miss growing mushrooms, and making DMT, and leading people on journeys that would literally change their lives for the better. I remember my friend Robert and I that we used to get pissed off because we heard of I can't believe it's not legal in Florida. I can't believe how red Florida is. And how crazy they're going. It's insane. They're politicians, and I feel sorry for blues in there now. Well, there's a couple different kinds of mushrooms. There's like the classic Christmas, or I'll tell you why I say Christmas, but like the classic fairy tale mushroom, the Mario mushroom. It's red with white dots. It's called an Amanita muscaria, and they grew up in the north, and reindeer would eat them and act crazy. So people would eat the mushrooms and realize that it would make you trip balls. But it's muscarine, not psilocybin like magic mushrooms that normal people talk about. It can actually be dangerous if you eat too many. It can be deadly. And it's related to the most deadly, some of the most deadly mushrooms that exist. And what they would do is, like, shamans would eat the Amanita muscarias, and it would get a lot of the muscarine toxin, or the toxins, out, and allow the muscarine to go through their system so they could piss the muscarine out, and they would filter all the toxins out, and they would give their piss to their apprentices to drink, and then they would trip on amanitas. And I've heard of people capturing mushrooms or capturing reindeer and feeding them amanitas and drinking their urine as well. I would rather just, I've never done them before, but I think I would rather just filter the toxins on my own. I don't think I'd want to drink someone else's used product, so to speak. Yeah, but that doesn't work with regular mushrooms. Regular mushrooms are psilocybin, and psilocybin it metabolizes into psilocin in your after your liver, and the psilocin binds into serotonin receptors. It's like a serotonin molecule is built off of, it's a tryptamine, and psilocin is a very simple tryptamine. The only one I can think of that's simpler is DMT. And it's just one atom smaller than a psilocin molecule. But Hose, yeah, what I was talking about, because you were scared about that TikTok that really tripping you out, or are you just saying that? Because I used to wonder. No, I took a biology class, but most of the stuff I've just learned myself. I've had to relearn a lot of stuff. Like, I couldn't name you the stages of mitosis or meiosis, but I know what happens. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I got the feeling that she was making that just for content, and that she was making it up for spooky content, but that's because I really like spooky content, and I think that's probably what was happening. But I do believe that, like I said on the Discord, I have had very strong premonition dreams my whole life. But something bad, very bad, is probably going to happen to humans very soon if we don't get our shit together. I have a strong suspicion that there's a chemical weapons lab in Wuhan, China, and that I have a strong suspicion that's where COVID came from. Even though the World Health Organization apparently says that's highly unlikely, so that's probably not true. But that's what I thought when I first heard that somebody ate a bat and got it, and I'm like, that's not how viruses don't transfer like that. You can't. Viruses die immediately when the body dies. If you cook a bat, you can't give. Whatever. I don't know. I mean, some weird. Maybe he left it out in some weird mutated. Fucking. I don't know how. I don't know. It just doesn't seem. I don't know how something like COVID could come up so quick like that, and in the same place where there's a chemical. And I just don't trust China. No, I don't know that the video was fake. She could be telling the truth. I just assumed that she was making it up for content. But it could be true. And she could very well believe it. That might be what happened, Chrome, but it's just suspicious to me. Let me look this up. Let me show you why. Well, see here it says March 10th editorial. The paper said the U.S. had repeatedly claimed that COVID-19 originated in a laboratory in Wuhan, China, even after a team of World Health Organization backed experts assessed it to be extremely unlikely. They assessed it to be extremely unlikely, but not impossible, because there is a fucking chemical weapons lab there. It does seem extremely unlikely that a chemical weapons lab would have an accidental leak, though. The Black Plague happened because of our, and interestingly enough, our connection to animals also saved us. It was because of our connection to animals, and domesticating animals brought other pests in, like rats and mice and stuff, that would get sick from tick bites, and then it ended up they were around us for so long that the viruses evolved to go from them to us. Viruses don't just move between animals and humans and different kinds of animals easily. That's not something that just happens, you know. That's why that bat thing also just so fishy. Why the hell hasn't that happened before? Yeah, well, that is just, I mean, that's just not gonna make a new virus like this one appear out of nowhere. It's just so, I don't know what would. It's so fucking weird. Yeah, it sure as shit did happen. Let's see if, what Google has to say about how it happened. Oh, I spelled it all right. Oh, okay. Yeah, yep. Well, is that the same? Well, it's COVID, yeah, because I didn't put in coronavirus. There's been a lot of evidence up to this point that the seafood market in Wuhan was the epicenter. Oh, a seafood market. But these recent reports are the death knell, I think it's supposed to be bell, for any alternative theories. The reason why people thought it wasn't the market, was because the Wuhan Virology Institute, a laboratory where science commonly study coronaviruses, is in the same city. People thought that it came from that lab. But the evidence shows that the market was definitely the culprit. Just as in 2003, when a live animal market led to the emergence of SARS, a similar pandemic. Yes, I remember that, and I compared it to this one. But nothing very concerning. But still, why would all of a sudden the seafood market, what does that mean that the Wuhan Virology Institute couldn't fucking get some shit in the seafood and the market? Maybe it was something that everybody ate, you know, obviously they all got sick, so, I mean, it's a little fucking suspicious. There's a virology lab right there. And see, the thing is people, let me read the comments for a bit. No, I haven't gotten my third one, Targaryen, and I need to get that and the flu shot. I'm just running, I feel like I'm running out of time so much. Jesus, it's almost the new year. China kills its own people all the time, hoes. Are you serious? China is famous for committing genocides. They're still committing a genocide on the Uyghur people right now. China's a horrible fucking place. It's getting like to Tiananmen Square levels of bad in China right now. Yeah, I mean, mostly it's safe to do that. I still find it hard. I don't know, man. Because if everyone in that seafood market got sick, that means like all kinds of the shit was infected with this virus. And why wasn't this happening before? I still don't understand that. I do understand how viruses can spontaneously mutate a new way of existence, and they do that all the time. And it's so bad that they have to find a middle ground. They can become so powerful that they kill their hosts before they're able to spread, and then the virus will die out. And if it's not powerful enough to live in the host long enough to spread and gets killed by our just use us as an example, our immune systems, then the virus also can't spread. So it has to be strong enough to live in us long enough for us to spread it, but not strong enough to make us die within, like, immediately, before we have the chance to really spread it. And that's what was so bad about COVID. I mean, and a lot of other things, you have up to like 2 weeks to know before you even get it. Yeah, but something must have. I don't want to say it's man-made 100%, because I don't know what it was, but something did, and I mean, I don't know if it was natural or not. My guess would be no, and that it might have even been on purpose, and they can make viruses that can't replicate more than a few times and they'll die in their replication bots that, how your DNA gets pulled apart basically, and one part loops around so it can be redone, and the other one just can be redone because it doesn't have to loop around because it doesn't matter why, but it becomes two, and then that's how cells happen. It's called mitosis if you want to look it up. And they basically put a stop that mechanism can only work for a certain number of times. And then the mechanism breaks, so the virus can no longer replicate, or anything made from it can no longer replicate, and it'll die out very fast. No, I did not hear about that, hose, but I also have not heard about animals getting COVID. I'm gonna have to look that up, because viruses don't spread between human and animals like that very easily. What the fuck? You're not kidding, hose. Oh, come on, get fucked. Okay, the rodents made headlines in January when a cluster of COVID-19 cases in people emerged around pet shops in Hong Kong, so they were even fucking spreading them. These people must have been picking up these hamsters and, like, loving on them and shit or something. Viral genetic analysis ultimately revealed that infected hamsters had transmitted the Delta variant of the virus to humans twice, leading to at least one further human-to-human transmission, aside from an instance of milk-to-human transmission in Denmark? Or mink, okay. I was like, how the fuck? And a possible case of white-tailed deer-to-human transmission in Canada? It's the only documented example of a virus going from animals to humans. What the fuck? Hose, you just fucked me up. I'm gonna have to keep researching that, because I didn't... Dude, what is up with this virus? Why is it doing weird shit like that? Virus, they're not supposed to do that. Yeah, I know. Allison said something about it, but she never said. I asked her about it, but she never said anything back. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. I didn't get tagged with anything that I know of. Oh, somebody did. Nightmare? Um. Okay, oh shit. That was, 10 minutes ago. Hold on, let's go. I don't know where the hell they're doing it. Do you guys know where they're doing it? Because I'll tell them that I can do it. We can do it over my stream if they want. I can get onto my Amazon Prime. I don't know if I can watch it on stream. If it takes my stream down, then I'll know. But, because I want to know what the fuck. telling them that some of us are already at the stream. Oh, Phantom. You guys are all in there, all in here anyways. God damn it, you guys. Oh, now everything's coming up. Yeah, what's going on? How come? So there is something. How do you join it? Oh, she was asking. Yeah. I'm totally down to use your stream. Okay. I wonder if I can do it on, okay. Damn it. Oh, that was close. Wait, what? Oh, duh, dumbass. I'm trying to do everything, you guys. I'm a little confused. Okay, I think I can turn this off then. Go to Hose. Is that the Amazon Watch Party chat? Why isn't it coming in from Chrome? I want it to go to fucking Chrome. It says page not found. I gotta bring my Streamlabs up. In where? Cause, okay, hold on. I don't even know what an Amazon Watch Party is. Like, I have Amazon Prime. Let me go to it. And, good evening. I don't want your dumbass. Okay, I'm gonna go to it. And, come on, open it in Chrome. Chrome. Is Amazon on here? I'll get it later. There we go. And oop. Okay. Oops. still don't know. Hose, can you help me with? I've got my Amazon here. Oh wait, actually, I don't think I need this. All I need, it should be coming up, because it's, no, I gotta change it to this Chrome. There we go. Okay, so I got my Amazon. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. How do I go to a watch party? Is that what we're doing? Or do I have to do it on Discord? Maybe shit's going off on Discord. What the fuck? Oh, here we go. Damn it. Maybe this is telling me how to do it. Let's go to the voice channel and we watch off you. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, you guys. I am confused. Close that. Hey. Give me that. Okay. Wait. There we go. Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know if we're doing it from Discord. I don't. Oh, is she streaming too? I can share my stream on Discord. If she's streaming, we can just click on her profile and go to her YouTube if she's got it connected. You know, my girlfriend used to tell me that, Hose. You're bringing back trauma. And also, just standing around looking pretty is making me anxious. Because I'm gonna miss the watch part. Oh, it's right the fuck there. Yo. Hold up. Messed that up. What? No, I gotta. There. Oh, okay. I can't hear shit. Why can't I hear anything? You know what? Hold on.
Yeah, so I want to make sure everyone that can join. And I also invited Dennis too. I told him, I was like, bro, no pressure, but if you feel like joining us for horror movies tonight, you can. If not, we...
How'd you get a hold of Dennis? Oh, on Twitter. I never thought of that because I don't use Twitter. Hey guys. Yeah, I got my. Yeah, I just. I. Oh, it's because I got my stream on. I bet. Uh. Hold on, let me turn my. Oh, Tark.